Have you ever met someone who felt perfect for you? Like they just instantly understood you, your humor, your values, your fears, your dreams. You clicked immediately, and everything just felt right. But then, slowly, something started to feel off. They changed, the connection faded. And suddenly, you didn't even recognize the person you trusted so easily. That wasn't magic, that was manipulation. And today, we're diving into a psychological trick called the mirror technique, a powerful tactic sociopaths and emotional manipulators use to gain your trust, steal your identity, and control you without you even realizing it. What is the mirror technique? The mirror technique is exactly what it sounds like. A manipulator, especially a sociopath, mirrors your personality back to you. They study your body language, your energy, your expressions, and reflect them right back. It's not a coincidence when they like the same music, finish your sentences, or have the exact same sense of humor. They act like they share your interests, your opinions, your worldview. So familiar, so safe, they're not your soulmate. They're building a character based on you. That false bond makes you emotionally invested, and once they have you, they stop mirroring and start controlling. It's one of the most common tactics used by con artists, toxic partners, and emotional predators, especially during the early stages of a relationship. And in that vulnerable space, they gain access, not just to your emotions, but to your decisions, your behavior, and sometimes even your identity. You might think you found your twin flame or soulmate. Their behavior doesn't match the person you first met. Once the mirroring stops, you're left questioning what was real. That confusion is what keeps people stuck in toxic cycles, always chasing the connection they thought they had. You might feel like you're losing yourself, or worse, blaming yourself for the change. The connection feels deeper than anything you've experienced before. But slowly, things start to shift. Why do they do this? Because we trust people who are like us. We open up faster. We let our guard down. Or that they become distant once you're fully emotionally attached. So instead of forming real connections, they create illusions of connection, using your personality as their script. Why sociopaths use it? Sociopaths lack empathy, but they're often incredibly charming. They learn how to fake emotions by observing others. Or you mention a niche song you like, and days later, they say it's their favorite. You talk about struggling with anxiety, and they claim to have the exact same story. They collect your traits and reflect them back to you like a human mirror. But a mirror can't love you, it can only show you what you already are. They don't show you who they really are, they show you a version of yourself. That's what makes it feel so intense, but it's all a performance. In psychology, this kind of behavior is called mimicry-based manipulation. They use mirroring to fast-track intimacy. To make you think, wow, we're so alike. Your brain might miss the manipulation, but your intuition often won't. How it feels when it happens. At first, it feels amazing, you feel seen, understood because it feels like connection, but it's actually control. It's not love, it's not compatibility. It's a strategy. You might notice that they don't actually have strong opinions of their own. That they seem to change depending on who they're around. Stay smart, stay safe, and most importantly, stay you. You know what to look for, and once you see the trick, it loses its power. Eventually, you start to feel confused. That's the trap. Imagine telling someone you're into photography, and the next time you meet, they suddenly love photography too. It doesn't feel fake because it's just believable enough. But over time, you'll notice inconsistencies. They forget details. They mix up stories. Their reactions feel rehearsed, not genuine. That's the mask slipping. Sociopaths aren't mind readers, they're careful observers. How to protect yourself? Here's the good news. You can protect yourself from the mirror technique, and it starts with awareness. Slow down emotional intimacy. Real connection takes time. If someone seems too fast, pause. Be curious, not just flattered. Watch for pattern shifts. If someone mirrors you in the beginning, but gradually changes once you're emotionally involved, that's a red flag. Test their consistency, ask thoughtful questions. See if their values stay the same over time. Sociopaths often struggle to keep their story straight when you stop feeding them your personality. Trust your gut. If something feels off, even if you can't explain it, believe that feeling. The mirror technique is one of the most deceptive tools in dark psychology. Sociopaths, narcissists, and toxic people use it to slip past your boundaries because it's hard to protect yourself from someone who seems exactly like you, but now you know better. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mind, dark psychology, and emotional awareness.